Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is fighting out of Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 191 pounds, Mr. Excellence, Brandon Scott. North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, the independent variable, your friendly neighborhood tracer, and the X that's gonna give it to ya, ladies and gentlemen, Tracer X! As Tracer X makes another incredible entrance here at VCW, looking to pick up his first big singles win. As Commissioner George Pantis has scouted up and down the East Coast looking for the top stars to come here to VCW. Tracer X here looking to be a permanent part of the VCW roster. Bell Salisbury underway. Senior official Ron Mills assigned to this contest. Tracer X one-on-one with Mr. Excellence Brandon Scott. Have to imagine the pace will indeed pick up here. And these two get going.
As Brandon Scott, certainly known a bit for his stalling tactics and slowing things down when it fits the narrative. And it looks to be exactly what he's doing at this juncture. And the crowd here in the Norfolk Masonic Temple, which continues to file in. Near capacity crowd on hand here. As Brandon Scott tries to throw Tracer X off his game a bit. Top wrist lock applied there by Brandon Scott. Look at Tracer X, showing off that athleticism. Turns it around, right into a snapmare takeover. And look at that, crucifix, nearly gets the Duke. And Brandon Scott, maybe a step too slow for Tracer X right here. Sends it for a ride to Scott. Look at that, look at X. Look at that athleticism. Head scissors takeover. And Tracer X there changes direction and snaps off a Hurricane Rana. And the drop kick sends Scott reeling right down. Brandon Scott might think he's in Robbinsdale. Here comes X, charges into the far side corner. Scott dumps him to the apron. They exchange blows here. And Tracer X goes for that springboard clothesline. 1, 2. And Ron Mills says it's only 2. As Tracer X has him back there into the far side corner. And we are in the heart of the Mid-Atlantic, where that chop rings a little louder. One more time, and he lights him up like a lamp right there as Brandon Scott trying to get away from Tracer X, but he's having a difficult time at this moment. As Scott comes back with a knife edge chop. And the overhand chop by Tracer X, that might have stung him a bit. The Irish whip there, the near side buckle, reversed by Brandon Scott. Scott charges in and eats the boot of Tracer X. And just as X goes upstairs, he picks that leg and he hits the back of his head on that top turnbuckle. And that was just the opening Mr. Excellence was looking for. And Brandon Scott sees a potential sore neck and upper back of Tracer X. And he's firing away with those knees. As Scott now slowing down the pace yet again, the former two-time VCW heavyweight champion, of course, winning that championship back in December of 2015, right here in this building, almost to the day, where he knocked off Damian Wayne just after the conclusion of the Lutz Memorial Cup. And then, of course, secured his second championship reign, knocking off Billy Gunn down in Winston-Salem, North Carolina in November of 2018 at WrestleCade. And the slingshot by Brandon Scott sends X, throws first into that bottom rope rather, and only gets 2. And now Scott drives the point of that elbow right to the temple. One more time, comes back with the other arm. Now Scott with a neck vice here, trying to do even more damage to the neck of Tracer X. Ron Mills checking in as it looks like X will indeed continue at this point. As you can say, in the past, Brandon Scott has ducked and dodged various opponents, just like Timmy Danger has apparently ducked and dodged Phil Brown. Coming up next, folks, the U.S. Liberty title is on the line, and it looks like Phil Brown will finally get his hands on Timmy Danger, as the rest of the Sanctuary will likely be out here, but oh, as Brandon Scott hits that DDT out of nowhere. 1, 2, that might do it. But somehow X hangs on. That one had to surprise Tracer X a bit. And now Brandon Scott there, wrenching back on the neck of Tracer X as he continues to go to work on that area. After finding that opening earlier on when he tripped him coming off that top turnbuckle. And Scott turns him around and jacks him right down with the reverse neck breaker. And now he's gonna perch himself up on that middle turnbuckle. We've seen this countless times. That fist drop from Brandon Scott, he nails it. Hooks that outside leg, 1, 2. And it won't get 3, but the damage is indeed done. As Scott here trying to collect his thoughts as Tracer X looking to find some way back in this matchup. Some vicious forearms there from Tracer. The Irish whip is reversed by Scott to the near side buckle, charges in, and he eats the elbow. The snapmare. And look at Brandon Scott here showing off some athleticism, and he kicks him right between the eyes. 1, 2, and you have to think that almost knocked Tracer X out. And now Scott grapevines those legs around the head of Tracer X, trying to suck the life out of his opponent as Mr. Excellence. As Brandon Scott here, slowing things down to his pace. And Brandon Scott now turns him around and just drives him face first right in the canvas. Innovative offense there by Mr. Excellence. Off the ropes goes Tracer X, that's already the clothesline, off the ropes, and then double stop right to the back of the neck. Tracer X returns the favor, and now the Asheville, North Carolina native trying to get the ball rolling here. As Brandon Scott back on his feet. As Tracer X, with a series of double sledges, a European uppercut, goes for the roundhouse kick, the second time around connects. He snatches him up right here. Goes for the exploder suplex. Hooks that leg, 2, and 2.5, but you see Tracer X still nursing the neck. As Tracer X now, trying to get to his feet on that apron. And X tries to come in from the apron, and he gets nailed. There's a slice of excellence. 1, 2, and 2.5. As Brandon Scott pounding away with a series of right hands. Could be frustration setting in right there for the former VCW champion. As Brandon Scott here pulls Tracer X to his feet. And it looks like Brandon Scott now, Tracer X, trying to stay one step ahead as X this time connects. 1, 2, and 2.5. I think X might have been going for the flatliner. Instead, he ended up getting him with an STO. He puts himself all the way upstairs. Tracer X going for that 450. Brandon Scott gets out of the way as Tracer X there, now nursing that neck. He's nursing the neck, oh! And he comes in the corner. Nobody home. That creates some separation there. Brandon Scott, he's going all the way upstairs. And there's the Scott Buster. He nails it. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Mr. Excellence, Brandon Scott!
So Brandon Scott securing the win. He found the opening he needed after that neck injury to Tracer X that he was unable to overcome throughout this matchup. And Brandon Scott here back in the winner's circle in VCW. And folks, I'm gonna go in the ring right now. I'm gonna try to grab a word with Mr. Excellence and see how he feels after this big win.
Brandon Scott, come on in here. You just picked up a huge win over Tracer X. You go back to 2018, not the best year for Brandon Scott. 2019 hasn't been on the best note. You finish off tonight with a win. What are your plans heading into 2020 here in VCW?
Are you an idiot, Blake? Are you an idiot? The only thing that has been on my mind is my VCW Heavyweight Championship. When Gino beat me, it was a fluke. It was all a fluke. He's been a paper champion since he's been in VCW. I'm the greatest heavyweight champion.
Well, Brandon, in order to get back to Gino and a heavyweight championship shot, ironically, I just got word from the back, you might have to go through the man that beat you for that championship the first time around. Because from what I understand, coming up, January 4th, Windsor High School, it's Brandon Scott, one-on-one with Billy Gunn.
Okay, all right, that's fine. If that's how management wants to play, that's fine. If you don't remember last year, I beat Billy Gunn for the VCW Championship. So Billy Gunn, bring it. Just bring it.